DJI recently announced their latest addition to their mic lineup, the DJI Mic 3, which is essentially the DJI Mic Mini, but with the ability to now record. And I am super excited about these mics because they are jammed-packed and feature-rich. I'm here with the Chef Boy, and we are going to talk through the mics.
It's not that exciting. I mean, okay, it's exciting in the sense that it has a bunch of features. It's just these two coming together to make a baby.
Yes, it is essentially the DJI Mic 2 and the DJI Mic Mini coming together and making a baby.
You would be forgiven for saying the DJI Mic Mini 3 because it's just the form factor. All they did, and this is how you can tell that they were waiting to give you features, because when everybody saw this, they were like, "Oh, it'd be great if it had 32-bit float." Yeah, we were gonna release that. That's great. That was great marketing because people love the size. I'll be 100% honest with you. What are some of the new features? Like, let's talk about the features.
Yeah, so I've written out some of them here on my super note, which I love. So some of the main features is that you can connect 4 microphones to 1 receiver. So whereas in the past you might have needed like 2 separate units, you can just buy additional transmitters and see all 4 on the receiver. I think that is
Lark Max 2.
Okay, I see you on. I get you on that.
In Lark Max 2.
Listen. What makes this also really interesting is the fact that you can pair 8 receivers together on like the same, I guess, network.
Receivers?
Yeah. So
I want to know what that workflow is like, because if you're saying pair receivers, are we saying? So right now it's a 4-camera shoot, like I said, one's the head. I'm wondering though, does that mean that I bought 4 of these, and now I take it and put it on each one of the cameras, and now they're connected? I almost want to ask what the benefit is of that, because I have 4 of them.
Right. So I think it's great because you can use it as like a timecode device. So if you did have 3 or 4 or 5 different cameras, what if you had a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and you had a Sony FX3 and an FX2 and an FX6 and someone on an action camera in a car? You can give each one of them a DJI mic and they would have the same time code. And they would be synced across, with the audio, so that in post you could just sync that.
That's a nice feature. I won't lie and say that's a nice feature.
I think that's a fantastic feature.
But now here's the question: are you going to be able to go 4-channel and also 8 receiver?
4-channel and 8 receiver.
32 microphones. I can think of one YouTuber, bare minimum one YouTuber that would actually be able to use that.
Who, Mr. Beast?
Mr. Beast is one of them. Yes, absolutely.
But I haven't watched one of his videos in a while, but I don't think you see the mics on his video.
You never see the mic. You don't need
to
see
the mic. So I don't know that this would work for them because this doesn't have a live input.
Man, trust me. The man makes millions. Trust me. The mic is somewhere real close, okay? But at the same time, it's like, say it again. It doesn't have a, well, no, it does have a, no, it does. I'm sorry. Did you just tell me that this thing doesn't have a lot?
Yeah, I think it's a social media first microphone.
But you just said that I could have a large scale production and have audio handled here. This makes no sense then. You're telling me I can't use my $300, I forgot what the name of the mic is, but I can't use my $300 lavalier microphone, which is the crispest audio you'll ever get.
But think about it. If you're using the lavalier, then the mic is going to be hidden anyway. You're not going to see it, so you might as well just stick a bigger one in your pocket.
Think about what you just said. You might as well just use this one. You might as well just use the ones we're using right now. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense to me.
But a lot of people are creating content on social media.
How
many
people are going to have 32 microphones at one time?
You have the option. It's all about options.
Think about what you just said. It's all about options for who? Professionals. Professionals need options. This was a great content creator device. Why? Super simple. You're good. This is, you can do content with this. It's in the price point of doing content, but you can absolutely use this for a professional shoot. You can use this at a red carpet. You can use this at an interview. You can use it wherever you want to. Then Lark Max 2 came out, and they said, Hollyland came out with Lark Max 2, and they said, we're going to give you every single thing you want, which is every option that a professional would need and would want. You're telling me, well, it's the possibility that you could do, but it's also meant for social?
But think about it. What we're doing right now, we're creating a video for social media because this is for YouTube, right? So
I don't think
this
social media.
this microphone, the Mic Mini, which is about the same footprint as the new one that's coming out, it is a smaller footprint than the Hollyland, right? So it's essentially what we're doing now. We're recording to the device itself, but we have a smaller footprint. Now, I will say the Hollyland is probably just as light as the DJI Mic 3 and the Mini. I feel like it's just as light, if not lighter. And it's a different form factor. And, you know, this gives you the best of both worlds because you can record and then you can add the adapter to connect it to a lav. So it would have been the perfect thing for the Mic 3 if there was just a little connector on the bottom that added a 3.5.
Actually,
then
no,
that would be fire.
I take that back because you do have that option with the Hollyland Lark 2s. Like the Max 2 gives you the, and then you can put it on the bottom. You have an adapter for
this
it.
option, the mic, this has it. So they could have and they should have, and I think it would have been nice to have something that connects to this connector on the bottom that gave you a 3.5.
I want to throw it out there and say anybody that says, well, that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. You can literally like jump off of DJI. I like DJI products just like everybody else. My favorite is the Action 2, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just going to keep throwing this out there for everybody. But what I'm saying is the idea that, oh, it doesn't have this, but ignore that because cool features, you're an idiot.
But look, this is cool by itself. So just adding recording functionality alone would have been a really great upgrade.
Would you have paid $329 for it?
For this?
The ability for this right here,
right,
to give you recording internally. You paid for this. This was not from DJI. Paid for this.
Right. I did pay for one, yes.
Would you have, I like this image right here. Would you?
What was the price of that that I paid?
I actually don't even know. I don't know. But I'm saying, like, would you pay $319 for the ability to record on this small footprint? Would you pay $329? Now, granted, that's not the real question.
Because the Hollyland also records.
Is $319 for 4-channel recording? Is $279?
But no, it gives you. Oh, it only comes with 2 transmitters.
No, that's $279.
Oh, $279.
$279, and you can monitor wirelessly. I have to grab it. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, there's a pouch. Look.
Yeah, I got you. I know exactly where it is. I can smell the greatness. This just became Artie likes Lark Max 2 more.
Oh
you have BAM. Yeah, by the way, there's a second one, okay? Who cares?
Yeah, because the second one has it open already.
No, don't worry about that. No, don't worry about that. I'll pull this out right here.
No, I'm talking about the 3.5 connector. That's what I want to show them.
Oh, no, okay, this is a new one. But yeah, you have monitor and record. Literally. Monitor wirelessly and record versus, and mind you, that's for $279. Versus, if you pay $219, $10 less than one of these amalgamations.
So with the Hollyland, what we're saying is on the bottom it gives you this USB-C adapter, so I can plug this in and now I have the ability to connect a 3.5 cable. That's pretty cool.
Legitimate.
It gives you the ability to transform it.
But that's what I'm saying. This is a true and legitimate workhorse. You're telling me that I don't have that option here. Now, mind you, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's an attachment you gotta pay for. Maybe it actually is in the box and nobody talked about it. I have no idea. But if that's not the case, then I don't know. If it is the case, I got nothing. I'm sorry.
You know, it'd be fire if the Hollyland M2S had the ability to record because of how that footprint is, how it clips on. To have that extra safety net.
I mean, but at the same time, like let's look at things that can record internally, right? It's like I think this is the smallest form factor. You tell me. I think this is the smallest form factor of an internal recording microphone on the market right now. She's the mic queen. I can ask that question. Like, she has all the microphones. It's crazy. Like, is this the smallest form factor of a thing?
That I've seen that also records? Yes. That I've seen? Yes. I mean, I'm sure the FBI and the CIA, they have
We're not talking about that, okay? Just talking about what content creators can get.
Yeah, I do think this is probably the smallest. So that is something to be said for that.
I will give DJ credit for, anyone that likes this form factor. Like, it's a great buy. It's a no nonsense buy. I'm still, all jokes aside, not picking that over this. I'm sorry. Personally, I'm not. Now, I'm not gonna ask her because brand loyalty, brand non-loyalty. I'm not gonna ask.
Listen, I'm going with whatever mic works best for what is being shot. So if it requires something like this, I'll go with this. If it requires something else, I'll go with the other thing.
Does that mean that we're gonna get some tests in the near future?
Yeah, I have to get a set of the Mic 3s.
No, I'm talking about you haven't done tests at all. Like, you've used all of these mics in the field, but you've never done a test. Does that mean, I'm asking you right now, will the people see microphone tests?
Yeah, we did one connecting 4 Hollyland.
No, I'm talking about testing these against each other. Which one's noise canceling works better? Which one connects farther? Which one gives you car audio better? Like, I'm asking about that. I'm asking for the people.
One test that I do really want to do is, the test about interference, because there has been times with other mics where you're filming in the middle of Brooklyn and you have someone mic'd up and then you're hearing that static, that noise interference. So I want to take both of these out, go into different pockets of Brooklyn, mic people up and see how that sounds.
You're right. That's actually.
But if there was a way, if the footprint was small enough that, how males, when you interview them, they're wearing a button-down shirt. Mm-hmm. If there was a way to hide the Mic 3s, the DJI Mic 3s, on someone's chest where it's not bulky underneath their shirt, that would be kind of clutch.
It goes right back to the lavalier, man. It goes back to the lav mic, because I'm going to tell you right now, you put a tie on and you put that mic pack anywhere you want to, because I got a lot of pockets inside. I got my vest, whatever. I can route that thing around and loop it through the tie.
Yes, you can. But you could probably also stick this in a tie too on the
How many ties
on the back end? I have never worn a tie.
Yeah, I'm not putting that on my tie. My tie got a big enough buckle looking thing anyway.
But what about your beard? Could we hide
See,
it?
and that's what I'm talking about. See, silly. So final thoughts. Tell me, is this something that you're excited about? Is it something that you want to pick up? Is it something that makes sense to you? You already know my thoughts.
It is something that I'm excited about.
John's in Hollyland. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry.
The fact that they have this quadraphonic mode where you could connect it to the hot shoe of a Sony camera and see all 4 mics, that's clutch. I mean, I want to see what the audio file is going to look like. Will I have 4 audio channels? If I do, on like my FX2 or my FX3, to me, that's fire.
But real quick, now you have to understand, you're either paying $300 or another $329. Because each one of those receivers is $100, so you need 2 more receivers, and then you need a case to charge that. Well, you might as well just get a second one. So now they're telling you to buy 2. Now you have an extra receiver.
But there's
for no
also
reason.
the option, I believe there's like a dual channel safety. So maybe you don't want 4 mics, but maybe you want a higher and a lower of each mic.
I don't know if the dual channel safety works the same way as the F8N, where you actually have 1 and 5, and you need those are 2 mics basically. You know what I mean? I don't think that's the case. I don't think this one's
I'd be curious to see that.
It might be internal.
Yeah.
It might be that you're recording two channels and one is a safety track. Kind of like with what Sarah Monix is doing.
But that is a cool feature. That reminds me, oh my goodness, the fact that internally you could record the modified audio and the original audio. That is clutch.
They have some sort of like
that,
video.
That saves people in post. The voice mode. So they have voice presets.
It's like voice profiles that allow you to like change something to a brighter sound or change something to. It's basically EQ. An automatic EQ for individuals who don't know how to use a parametric EQ.
I think that's absolutely
learn how to use a parametric EQ.
Well, most people are just posting to social media anyway. So to have
just use your iPhone. You'll be behind.
And you could connect this to your iPhone. Oh yes, you could connect this to your iPhone via Bluetooth. You don't even have to plug it in anymore.
Hold on. I'm confused. Wasn't that a feature? Was that not a feature?
Not that I know of. I have to explore it some more, but I would have to connect this to my phone via this adapter here. They're saying you don't need any pieces. You just connect it to your phone.
I'm confused because I could have sworn the Mic 2s did that.
I think they did.
Yes,
yeah.
I could have sworn the Mic 2s allowed you to connect via Bluetooth because you were connecting. First of all, you're connecting to the Osmo Pocket via Bluetooth anyway.
Yeah.
And I believe you could connect to your phone. I don't know that for sure because I ain't really mess with those like that. But, I'm just saying.
I also do really
Wipes
like the...
sweat in Hollyland.
No, I do also really like the interface of the DJI screen and how you can navigate. It's always been clear and easy to sync and navigate and go back and forth in the menu.
I feel like this is just fine. I feel like I go right to mic, I push button, and then in button, I swipe. It feels so good.
But right here, you can... Oh, you can also...
Exactly.
So listen, you have a lot of good options on the market to choose from. I'm still excited about what DJI is doing. I'm excited about what Hollyland has done because they have wireless monitoring. So that's even... next level. So
wipes sweat in wireless monitoring.
Yes, continue the competition because it's bringing us really great features that we want. So I think the next level to the Mic 3 is adding some sort of attachment to add a lav, and then I think you're good to go and perfect there.
But you never answered the question: is this something you're picking up? Are you testing it for the people, or is it something you're passing on?
I'm picking it up.
That's a daggone shame.
Give me all of the mics.
That's a shame. I like cars. This person likes mics. It's crazy.
I do like mics. I'll be. Some people love purses and shoes and nails and jewelry. I like mics.
It's a daggone shame.
All right, those are our thoughts on the DJI Mic 3. Let us know, is this something that you're excited about? Is this something that you plan on picking it up? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for rocking with us. Any closing thoughts from you?
I'm the chef boy.
I am the chef gal, and you just got the recipe. Yeah, I can't wait to try out the new ones.
Whatever. It's more money being spent on microphones. Listen, I feel like I could have bought a car for the number of microphones you got.
A toy car.
No. I feel like you spent thousands of dollars on microphones. That's true. Exactly. Don't even lie. I could have bought a car for the microphones you got.
A jacked up used
car? No. Baby Blue was $4,000, and I loved every last part
I
of
don't think I've spent $4,000.
You have definitely spent $4,000 on them daggone mics.
Yeah. The Zoom F8.
That doesn't count.
Zoom F6,
it does. Oh, if you include those, then yes.
The Zoom F3.
Yeah, we're done.
All the Sennheiser.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah. Guys, I have a problem.
Yeah, we're done.